Why would they have to learn in secret? Is learning the Force illegal? Are there permits involved? Come on, Star Wars. One of the things you're supposed to be great at is helping me understand the ins and outs of space bureaucracy. This text, this font, it's getting me hyped. Why not just have the entire show be this? Let me fill in the details with my mind. It'll be just like reading a book. It's my favorite thing. Star Wars character walks into a shady bar full of humans and aliens cliché. I can't wait to see who shoots first.
Attack me with all your strength.
Using lines that make it sound like you think you're the
I have the power of God and anime on my side!
kid. Wonder how he's doing now, and if he still has that awesome power. Okay, opening your series with a badass fight involving Carrie-Anne Moss that's well choreographed, brightly lit, and has a steady camera with few cuts. Take your damn sin back already. I submit. Taking someone hostage so your opponent will climb the stairs faster. Man, I know you're not going to do it, but you'd save everyone so much trouble and a lot of eventual letdown of their high expectations if you just stabbed her right now and ended this.
What are you doing here? I'm here to kill you.
See? And here you were worried this series wouldn't feel enough like Star Wars, but then it goes and nails the awkward dialogue like a boss. What the f are you still doing there, dude? You saw a Jedi fighting someone with knives and your first instinct wasn't to haul ass? People who stay to watch a Jedi fight end up one of two things, dead or a hostage, or occasionally both. Also, she does have two hands, right? Just saying. Killing Trinity before the title credits. Don't cast a badass like Carrie-Anne Moss and give her the Drew Barrymore and Scream treatment. It's like an automatic 5 sins. All right, I'm confused. She spent the beginning of the fight trying to grab the lightsaber, and now that she's killed her, she's just gonna leave the lightsaber on the ground? General Grievous would never. Thinking that someone deserves to be spared just because they have a kid. F all them childless folks, though. If they ain't popping out the babies, they ain't getting no mercy. Also, what's this kid doing here, and why didn't he get him out of the bar when the fighting started? He's a terrible father slash uncle slash grandfather, and he probably mixes a terrible Tom Collins. I won't lie, Pip. I'm underwhelmed. You underwhelm me. I mean, Disney will make toys of you, and I'll absolutely buy them, but I'll probably wait for a sale first. Also, the way every Star Wars protagonist has a droid reminds me of Disney princesses and their animal companions. Just once, I'd like a droid to carry around a human in their pocket. Droid rights!
Osha, why didn't you come out last night?
Naming your main character after a federal workplace safety organization. I can't wait until we meet her twin sister, FEMA. Just kidding. They wouldn't be dumb enough to give Osha a twin sister and reveal that in the first episode.
The grease grubbers are disposable.
Grease is actually not disposable. That'll ruin your drain faster than you can say, victory. Experiencing tragic flashbacks from small fires seems like a hazard in her line of work. It's like being a chef and being traumatized by mortadella.
This is a cargo ship. We have no passengers.
Forgetting that your crew are also people.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Confusing cooperation for coercion. Who just comes in and sits on someone's bed like that? That's nasty.
So how long have you been a mechanic?
Wait, so the main protagonist is named Osha, and you made her a mechanic? A job so dangerous, it's outlawed? I'd almost give a sin back if I thought any of that was in any way intentional.
When did you join the Order?
When I was 8. Lord knows all of this.
Yeah, but we, the audience, do not. And modern screenwriters can't fathom a different way of giving us character backstory than to have them be asked questions everyone on screen already knows the answer to.
Where were you last night?
On this freighter. In this room.
Should there be like cameras or star charts or I don't know, some kind of sci-fi bullshit to prove your alibi?
She killed the Jedi and ruined my bar.
Did they just drag this witness around with them everywhere until they found Osha? What would have happened if she hadn't been on the ship? How many of Osha's old employers did they have to visit with this dude in tow?
Now that you've been identified, a prison transport will take you back to Coruscant.
So you're dumping a Force user with the skills and abilities to kill a Master Jedi in a prison transport? That feels a touch, I don't know, lazy? Script convenient? Plot motivated? Or maybe it's D, all of the above.
You're making a mistake.
Spoken with the forcefulness of someone who's just been fired for smoking in the bathroom.
It is a power we must respect.
George Lucas's final words to Disney before signing over the rights to his baby somehow make it into the episode.
The evidence against her is strong.
Is it? Your entire case relies solely on the testimony of a single witness. And Osha probably has security footage from the ship she works on to prove where she was when the murder happened. Space Saul Goodman would wipe the floor with your so-called strong evidence.
It does weird stuff to your brain.
Huh. I'm starting to wonder if I have one on me now, because my brain's just seeing Suicide Squad flashbacks. There's a shark-looking dude, a star-shaped parasite that disables its host, and an impending prison break. I'm sorry, did they put a man who can control robots in a prison transport operated by robots? Who else do they have in there? Magneto?
Can you give me a hand?
If I'd been on my way to free her, I think even I'd have turned around after hearing that pun. Give it time. If I've learned anything from these shows, you'll be throwing Ezra's across huge gaps in no time at all.
She helped me, and I betrayed her and took the last escape pod.
Which is impressive, because you're supposed to be in a deep sleep, but as soon as you awoke, you had 100% situational awareness, even more so than OSHA.
I'm afraid I cannot afford to lose you to a field mission, Saul.
Why? We haven't been given any evidence that he's more important than any other Jedi. Are there a lack of substitute teachers available at the Jedi Temple during the High Republic? You have already picked up the escaped prisoners and have them all the way back in jail, but you missed OSHA, who's been unconscious in the middle of the transport this entire time. That math ain't mathin'.
Yord, put your clothes on.
Yord isn't naked in this scene. Whoa, they just shifted from one green screen location to another. My mind is blown.
Always one, but born as two.
This sounds cool, but even with surface level analysis is bunk. If you're born as 2, you are no longer 1, unless this is some no man can kill me bullshit. Did Glorfindel write this part of the script?
I give you you.
And you give me me.
And this whole scene is giving creepy twin bullshit.
Me, is it really you?
I'd just like to point out that May is one F from being the letters in FEMA, and I'm now fully convinced Disney is effing with us.
May is dead. That was her name, May.
Yeah, we kind of put those pieces together, Soul. It wasn't exactly hard to follow the context clues.
There's no way she could have survived this.
She survived this.
May is alive.
Maybe lead with that next time.
If you attack a Jedi with a weapon, you will fail.
Are you sure? Unless, do daggers not count? This mystery autotune voice should have paid better attention during the opening scene. It is weird that after 16 years, neither of them changed their hairstyles at all, right? It's even like the same gradient, I think. Must be the Force. Also, continuing to try to sell me on this evil twin twist without giving one of them a thin mustache.
Come play with us, Daddy.
200.
Bad disaster for a space station.
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
Have some goddamn faith!
Permission to speak freely, Master Sol?
You may.
All right, you know what you've got going on? You have broad shoulders and shiny hair, and you talk a good game, but when it comes to actually doing the job, you don't have it. I'm calling bullshit on your whole thing here, sir.
I didn't do it.
I don't care!